So I'm not a licensed general contractor, but if you want me to come into your home and install things that look really good to the naked eye but are incredibly structurally unsafe, just let me know. I believe it was General Custer when he was rallying the troops that said, "Time to get to spackling, boys." Alrighty, boys, we're actually taking a step back here. I have the drawers removed here. We need to go ahead and flip that panel there because as you see, there's exposed cam nuts in there and I don't want any hardware seen from the front there. I want it all sleek like that bad boy over there. So we're gonna go ahead and swap that piece right now. So I just cut power in here because I'm about to route another HDMI cable through this pass-through in the wall and then install that plastic outlet cover. I'm also gonna be patching that hole down there with some drywall patch. Now, I am completely off of power in this room. As you can see, the fan's spooling down. And that beep you're hearing is my ups down there. My PC and monitor and modem and router are all plugged into that ups, i.e. I still have power to my PC and internet running right now, just off my ups or uninterrupted power supply. But I don't want to keep this thing running on the ups for very long. This is kind of a test to see how long it will be up like that. And I do know my PC is going to hard shut down itself eventually. And I'm just gonna not electrocute myself and pass through another HDMI cable because this one goes to the monitor. This one is technically used as a monitor, but I have been using a lot of retro consoles here recently, like the Raspberry Pi, and I still want to have that, you know, wireless look. So I'm gonna pass down another HDMI cable. Got the old wire stuff through there and whatnot. I gotta say that up super impressed me. It still says it has a remaining 21 minutes of juice on it. I've been disconnected for about 18 minutes now. And granted, I closed all my applications. I don't have YouTube open or anything like that. So it's basically at idle. It's not under load or anything, but modem, router, monitor, PC with all the accessories plugged into it. Not an issue here. All right, so this is the drywall repair kit that I got here. Fixes holes up to 3 inches, ladies. And I don't have anything more than 3 inches. So that's perfect. I got this hole down here. Right about here, it's about 2 inches or so. We're gonna go ahead and patch that bad boy up. And then we are gonna put outlet covers over here because I can feel like an actual draft through here, obviously. So I want this sealed up, keep my electrical costs down, and also just to have a nice professional appearance to my install. The wires that I do have ran through the wall into the drywall are rated for in-wall performance. They are insulated and whatnot. And I did cut power each time that I drilled into the wall or tried to fish wires or anything like that to minimize my chances of electrocuting myself. All right, so I'm cutting down this adhesive patch here. This is gonna go actually over the wall on the outside like that and meshes to the wall, and then you spackle over that, and you sander down, then you paint the wall, and then you call it a day. So I'm cutting this down to size because originally this was pretty gosh darn big. That's what she said. All right, we got our little metal patch on the wall there. We gotta mix the spackle, although it looks pretty darn mixed to me already, but I'm gonna give it the old mayonnaise stir over here. Got a whiff of that stuff. It is strong, boys. I believe it was General Custer when he was rallying the troops that said, "Time to get to spackling, boys." Alrighty, boys, in all honesty, the wall didn't stand a single chance. I had no idea that the spackle master was on duty today. I actually went to trade school for 7 years, specifically for spackling walls. They wanted to teach me to be an electrician, a welder. I said, no, definitely not. Would you like to learn roofing? I said, no, I want to learn how to spackle walls. And that's what I'm a specialist at now. I actually didn't use that much of the spackle. I still have a ton left over, so I can go run around my house and start punching holes in drywall if I want, just because I have extra patch now. I use that extra spackle to give my thermostat the shocker over here. No, I actually use it to stuff these holes over here, boys. I'm just going around my house stuffing every hole I can find. You know, women talk all that good shit about childbirth and all that stuff. You ever want to know true pain? There's two things you can do. You can whack your shins with a razor scooter trying to do a tail whip, or you can go ahead and stand full force on one of these nails here. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. All right, boys, we got our 2 surge protectors. Ran there with one thick donger. I think that's the official cable management term, is a thick donger. And it's incredibly safe to have 2 surge protectors plugged into one outlet, guys. Make sure you do that at home. Just make sure you have a fire extinguisher on deck. All right there, boys, you ran the same cable management trays down here. You might be wondering, oh my God, why is it so short, Kevin? This is a question I've been answering my entire life. Why is it so short? genetics, I don't know. No, I ran out of them here, so they're gonna stop right there, but that's okay because the PC that we're gonna have on this desk is actually gonna go on the floor, which I generally advise not putting your gaming PC or any PC on the floor. However, this is a $130 third-hand Dell Optiplex. It's not some, you know, $1,200 custom gaming PC or anything like that. And honestly, the fans blow out the back, not the bottom anyway, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. If anything, I might get like a little pedestal to keep it up off the carpet a little bit so it's not sucking up dog hair and lint and stuff like that, but I'm not too worried about it, boys, so you shouldn't be either. These are the outlets that I'm using, boys. Top greener over here. And yeah, they look pretty good. You get this like little rubber butthole right here. And it's kind of nice because not only does it tuck your wires, but it can also double as a glory hole for those long, lonely nights. So a pretty simple kit overall. You drill this section in first and then attach this over it. Yep, just like that. Perfect. All right, boys, the installation of our glory holes is complete. And I gotta say, it looks pretty doggone good. Really clean, really clean. So I'm not a licensed general contractor, but if you want me to come into your home and install things that look really good to the naked eye, but are incredibly structurally unsafe, just let me know. These are RGB or Cardi B. Either way, I'll take a taste. All right, boys, got everything all clippity clamped back there behind the PC yet again. Boys, I have been spending a lot of time on my back here recently. Okay, let me clarify. I've been laying on my back underneath this desk doing cable management and stuff for the longest time. I mean, granted, it's worth it. It looks good, but oh, my back is hurting, boys. Usually my back hurts from carrying the team in first-person shooters, but right now it just hurts from all this work, you know? If you ain't twerking, I ain't working, basically. So that bad boy down there is our next PC project, Old Ben.
Hello there.
Think of him as kind of an old beggar, an old hermit out there in the dunes. He might pop up every once in a while when you need him, comes through in a clutch, in a pinch, and that's what he's there for.
Rest easy, son. You've had a busy day. You're fortunate to be all in one piece.
So Old Ben has a purpose in life just like Trooper 7. Trooper 7's job is gaming AAA titles, streaming, video editing, and crypto mining. Over here, Old Ben's job...
Oh, he's not dead. Not yet.
To handle all kinds of emulation, all the way up to the PS3 and Xbox 360, and everything down underneath that. So obviously like NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, N64, PlayStation 1, all that other good stuff. To run a VPN 24/7, so anytime I'm going to be doing anything illicit or that I would not want to do, exposing Trooper 7 to, this is going to download things, you know, software, not illegally or anything, of course, but, you know, software that might not seem safe enough to run on Trooper 7. Old Ben's going to step up in there, put on his VPN robes, and he's going to download us, you know, software, emulators, ROMs, whatever we need over there. Be an emulation station, and also just be a backup to where if this bad boy goes down for any means, I'm not PC-less. I can still do my schoolwork. I can still do some basic home computing, print stuff, all that other good stuff. Not to mention, just for sheer YouTube content purposes, this is a Dell Optiplex 390, and, you know, we're going to do like a full build on what you can do with a $130 secondhand PC, because universities and businesses, like large industrial offices, get rid of these things all the time. You can scoop them up on eBay and other websites like that very, very cheap. Slap a budget graphics card in them, may drop in an SSD and a little bit more RAM, and you have a decent little budget gaming PC for like $350, $400. So not bad at all. Desk looks a lot better without those exposed hardware there. Everything's all sleek and smooth. And we're gonna go ahead and install the extension for our lights to get them over here under this desk as well. Alrighty, boys, looking pretty good, looking pretty good. It is actually dimmer over there. Not crazy, but it is noticeable. It's dim when you daisy chain into them like that. So I'm gonna see if there's a way that I can plug in an additional power source to get that illuminated a little bit more. Like, that wouldn't drive me crazy or anything, but it is brighter over there. So I heard a knock at the door. It was a rough one. I thought I was getting robbed, right? Not only did I not get robbed, they actually left me something. This is a 22-inch Acer monitor. This is well under $100. You can pick this thing up for $75. I think I paid like $80 out the door, which is a real score on this horse. So yeah, overall, good value, because we are going super duper budget with this Old Ben over here. I mean, Old Ben's $130. The graphics card in him is another $50. That keyboard under there for him, $8, Amazon. The mouse that I'm using, $1 at a flea market. Monitor, $75. We're going super deluxe budget here. And then over there, you know, we're going to the extents of the means of my finances, which isn't crazy. I'm not a baller by any means. I'm not LeBron. I'm not balling or anything like that. But, you know, I'm willing to spend a couple more shekels out of my coin purse over there. This is old Ben. He's here to be a pirate, to pirate. My job is getting you the content that you want, Kevin. So that's what he's here for, guys. All right, that's going to do it. Again, there's going to be more episodes of this here build guide. We're going to be doing next up, what we're going to be doing, guys. Here, let me go like this because the ring light's over there. What we're going to be doing is a pull down, not a pull out. We don't do that, but a pull down green screen, projector style screen right here. So if I ever want to do any standing green screen scenes or anything like that, I can do those right over there, which is pretty cool. And then other than that, I think this room, the gamer heaven, might just about be done. Maybe, perhaps. I'll constantly be adding on to it, switching things out, moving things in, but excusez-moi. But overall, I mean, it's just about done, guys. That's gonna do it. Peace.